Hi guys, welcome back to the Tamil Nadu Premier League of 2026. There was a bug in the system, hence the delay in starting. The Vida Kovai Kings are taking on the Trichy Grand Cholas at the same ground, NPR College Ground in Tiddigal. There's a break today from the 100 tournament. Obviously tomorrow final will happen between the Trent Rockets women and Sunrisers Leeds women in the women's tournament. So there's a day's break today. So we are covering this TNPL match here, match number 20 of this TNPL tournament. Trichy Grand Cholas winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Good start here from Vida Kovai Kings. It's been a tough start for them in this tournament. Have not quite started well in this tournament. Anthony Das is the new bowler into the attack for Trichy Grand Cholas. B. Sachin and Andre Siddharth at the crease. 2 wickets in the 4th over going down, so a little bit of pressure building on Vida Kovai Kings. This time guided again towards point, and B. Sachin picks up another single to start the over. Andre Siddharth back on strike, a talented youngster, played for the Kovai Kings last year as well. That's edged past the keeper and they'll run away for 4. Vacant area down at third man. And Andre Siddharth picks up his first boundary in this innings. Not where he intended to hit it, but he gets the boundary that he needed. This time down the wicket, hits it straight down the ground. 1 bounce again into the boundary for 4. So back-to-back boundaries for Andre Siddharth, using his feet really well there and attacking it straight down the ground. Anthony Das getting welcomed with 2 boundaries in a row from Andre Siddharth. This time shot again, pulls it in the air, could be out here. Mid-wicket fielder getting underneath it, takes the catch. And Anthony Das has the last laugh after conceding 2 boundaries in a row, was looking to go again. A big top edge from Andre Siddharth, high on the bat. Simple catch at mid-wicket. Third wicket goes down for the Vida Kovai Kings. Anthony Das getting the breakthrough for the Trichy Grand Cholas. Kovai Kings have gotten off to a good start but losing wickets continuously as well. Andre Siddharth has to go after scoring 9 runs from 6 balls, and the Vida Kovai Kings are 61 for 3 after 5.4 overs. So Shah Rukh Khan is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. Captain of the Vida Kovai Kings. 2 more deliveries left in this over from Anthony Das. 9 runs have come from this over, but he's got the wicket of Andre Siddharth. This time full again, and Shah Rukh Khan drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Anthony Das. Last ball of the over. A shot goes for the pull past the keeper and they'll run away for 4. The last ball of the over ending with a boundary. Shah Rukh Khan gets off the mark with a boundary to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Andre Siddharth. And the Vida Kovai Kings are 65 for 3 after 6 overs after the power play. So Ganesh Murthy now the new bowler into the attack. That's on the pad straight away. Sachin flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. So these two batters need to form a partnership. Shah Rukh Khan has all the experience. Hasn't quite been able to transfer that experience to the IPL, but he's done well in this tournament over the years. It's beautifully bowled, flatter delivery from Ganesh Murthy. Shah Rukh Khan drives it towards covers for another dot ball. This time driven back to the bowler again. Back-to-back dot balls from Ganesh Murthy. This time drives it again towards covers. Good fielding at covers. Shah Rukh Khan picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. B. Sachin is back on strike. This time it's short again. Flicks it away down towards long on. Sachin picks up another single. Good over this from Ganesh Murthy. There's 3 runs coming off this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Oh, driven. Back to the bowler again. Good fielding by Ganesh Murthy of his own bowling. Another dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over from Ganesh Murthy, and the Vida Kovai Kings are 68 for 3 after 7 overs. So Anthony Das now continuing into his second over, conceded 13 runs in his first over. Around the wicket to B. Sachin. It's back of the length again. Sachin flicks it away leg side. Picks up another single. The Kovai Kings have had a very tough tournament so far. If you look at the current points table. Even last year the Vida Kovai Kings, last year it was Laika Kovai Kings. They didn't qualify for the playoffs. And even this time around they haven't started well. They are the team to concede the highest successful run chase in TNPL history this season. Currently second last in the points table, Vida Kovai Kings. They have played 4 matches, won only 1 match. They have lost 3. So a tough start for them. As Shah Rukh Khan goes for the drive, straight to mid-off. And another dot ball. Trichy Grand Cholas are the team to watch out for because they have the batting depth and the bowling variety. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. This time punched again out towards deep extra covers. And B. Sachin picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's pulled in the air, square leg coming around, 1 bounce to deep square leg, and Shah Rukh Khan picks up another single. B. Sachin is back on strike. 4 runs have come from this over. Two more deliveries left in this over. Currently, Trichy Grand Cholas placed at number 2 in the points table with 3 wins from 4 matches. The way they are going, they can surely qualify for the playoffs. They made the playoffs last time also. Last time they huffed and puffed and made it through to the playoffs. Unfortunately lost in the eliminator, Trichy Grand Cholas. This time they can convincingly make the playoffs. That's flicked away again. Down towards long on. And B. Sachin picks up another single. One more delivery left in this over. Shah Rukh Khan is back on strike. Last ball of the over. It's driven again. Oh, I think it's hit his hand there. Anthony Das saved a certain boundary probably. Shah Rukh Khan picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Anthony Das. And Vida Kovai Kings are 74 for 3 after 8 overs. So Ganesh Murthy back into the attack as Shah Rukh Khan hits it in the air. Down the ground. Long on putting in the dive there. And Shah Rukh Khan picks up another couple of runs to start the over. The fielder at long on slipping there. This time driven again straight to covers. Another dot ball from Ganesh Murthy. This time pulled away leg side. He got the length and he's got the maximum. That's out of the ground. Cannot miss your length to Shah Rukh Khan. He's a powerful striker of the ball. Deposits that way over deep mid wicket and picks up his first 6 in his innings. Rare loose delivery from Ganesh Murthy. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Monstrous hit there from Shah Rukh Khan. This time another quicker ball punched away by Shah Rukh Khan out towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single. B. Sachin is back on strike. Both these batters are very, very dangerous. And B. Sachin has been the man in form over the last few seasons. And checking for the no ball here. Looks like Ganesh Murthy has overstepped. So it's going to be a no ball, free hit. Big mistakes here from Trichy Grand Cholas. So free hit delivery. Oh, moved across to the off stump looking for the slug sweep. Nice Yorker there. Oh dear. 2 batters at the same end. And a run out of the non-striker's end. Can you believe it? Complete miscommunication, and the captain of Vida Kovai Kings has to go back to the pavilion. What just happened there? Shah Rukh Khan wanted the run. B. Sachin was ball watching. And in the end, well, so one of them had to sacrifice their wicket. I thought B. Sachin would sacrifice his wicket because, Shah Rukh Khan is the more senior player. So normally you would want to sacrifice your wicket for your captain and senior player, but he didn't do that. And Shah Rukh Khan is on his way after scoring 17 from 13 balls. A big breakthrough for Trichy Grand Cholas against the run-off play. Vida Kovai Kings are 84 for 4 after 8.4 overs. Shah Rukh Khan has gone. 4 down now, the Vida Kovai Kings. These Kovai Kings were Laika Kovai Kings over the last few seasons. They've won the championship twice. Joint winners in 2022 along with Chepak Super Gillies. And then they were outright winners in 2023. 2-time champions, of course, Vida Kovai Kings. But the last couple of seasons they have struggled, if you look at it. It's a full toss. B. Sachin flicks it away. R. Ambrish is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 6. So B. Sachin is back. Has picked up a couple of runs. Second ball of the over. Another quicker ball flicked away again towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The 13 runs came from that over from Ganesh Murthy, and Vida Kovai Kings are 87 for 4 after 9 overs. So there's a new bowler into the attack here. G. Sai is the new bowler into the attack. Coming around the wicket to Sachin. Tossed up again, flicked away down the ground. Sachin picks up another single. RS Ambrish is back on strike. Sai Sriram it is. New bowler into the attack. Right arm off spin. This time driven down the ground towards long on again and picks up another single. RS Ambrish gets off the mark with a single. B. Sachin is back on strike. This time on the pads again. Sachin flicks it away like side, looking for two. No, they can't get two, just a single for B. Sachin. Time another quick ball, firing it in here, Sai Sriram, and Ambrish again flicks it away like side for another single. Really good bowling. Current run rate now 9.41. This time again on the pads. Sachin flicks it away like side, picks up yet another single. So 5 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. Some good bowling from Sai Sriram of the Trichy Grand Cholas. RS Ambrish 2 from 2 balls. B. Sachin is the man in form, prodigy we can say. Swings it again down the ground, dealing in singles now. 6 singles in that over. And 6 runs it will be from that over. Vida Kovai Kings are 93 for 4 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So 93 for 4 after 10 overs. And Rajkumar is the new bowler into the attack now for the Trichy Grand Cholas. And this is where they are having the variety. They can rotate their spinners. And then to slip in a few overs, they have Rajkumar, who is also a wicket taker and all-rounder. They have so much variety. They really did well against the iDream Tirupur Tamilans in the previous game, where they pulled things back after the wicket of Tushar Raheja. If anyone remembers that big crumble from iDream Tirupur Tamilans in that run chase. And Vida Kovai Kings have not started this tournament well. They are struggling a little bit. So it will be very tough for them to handle this Trichy Grand Cholas team, who is also having some good batters. So at the moment, just driving it away again. We'll pick up another single. 95 for 4 after 10.2 overs. Oh, he's got hold of that, has he? Down the ground for 6. Terrific shot from Ambrish. A slightly slower delivery there from Rajkumar, but it was there to be hit. And our Ambrish Looked like it came off the toe of the bat actually, but it's gone sailing over long on and picks up his first 6 in this innings. 100 comes up for Vida Kovai Kings. 100 comes up in 10.3 overs at the loss of 4 wickets. This time it's pulled away again, down the ground, long on coming around. Oh, looks like a misfield and it's gone away for 4, 6 under 4 from Ambrish. It should have been stopped at long on, but it's gone straight through. And Ambrish now getting a move on here in this innings. This time again outside the off stump, and Ambrish drives it beautifully through the covers for 4, 6, 4, 4 from R.S. Ambrish. And Rajkumar, a very expensive over, brought into the attack to try and pick up a wicket, but that hasn't happened. 16 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over now, around the wicket. That's a short ball, went for the pull again, it's a top edge, will be taken at point. And the wicket goes down. Last ball of the over. A big top edge there. A simple catch at point. R.S. Ambrish looking to play a lot of shots and holding out at point. Rajkumar has the last laugh, expensive over, 16 runs from it, but gets the wicket of the last ball. R.S. Ambrish has to go after scoring 18 from 8 balls. The Kovai Kings are 109 for 5 after 11 overs. So Madhava Prasad is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 7. Current run rate 9.91. Sai Sriram now back into the attack, coming around the wicket. Ooh, that ball held in the wicket a little bit, and B. Sachin punches it down the ground, picks up another single. This time Madhava Prasad defends it towards point, and another dot ball from Sai Sriram. This time tossed up, drives it towards covers. Little bit of fumble there. Madhava Prasad gets off the mark with a single. They still have more than 8 overs left, but they've already lost half their side, in all honesty. This time full. B. Sachin drives it out towards deep extra covers. Coming back for 2. And they will get 2. Another couple of runs for B. Sachin. Two more deliveries left in this over. Short and wide this time. Continues to take the singles. Is B Sachin coming back for two? No, they are not. Just a single for B Sachin. This time punch down the ground, back to the bowler again. So dot ball to finish the over. Really good over from Sai Sri Ram. Just 5 runs coming off it. And the Vida Kovai Kings are 114 for 5 after 12 overs. So R. Rajkumar is continuing into his second over. Back of the length again, punch towards point. And B. Sachin picks up another single to start the over. In fact, it's a dot ball to start the over. This time on the pads, flicked away again. Deep mid wicket coming around. Good fielding there at deep mid wicket. Sachin picks up another couple of runs. Having the name of Sachin, you need to be able to perform well, isn't it? Four more deliveries left in this over. Full delivery, driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Rajkumar. Oh, again held in the wicket, driven back to the bowler. Much better over this from Rajkumar. And another dot ball. This is exactly what the Trichy Grand Cholas need. Need tight overs at this stage. Two more deliveries left in this over. It's driven again out towards deep extra covers. Another single for B. Sachin. Madhava Prasad is back on strike. slowed down a little bit this for the Vida Kovai Kings, particularly after the wicket of R.S. Amrish. He got the runs in that over. The last ball he could have been a little bit more patient, but instead he kept playing his shots. Last ball of the over. That's on the pads again. Madhava Prasad flicks it away towards the short fine leg and picks up another single to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over. In fact, still one more delivery left in this over. Sachin is back on strike. So it takes another single to finish off the over. 4 runs came from that over. And Vida Kovai Kings are 118 for 5 after 13 overs. Now Sai Sriram back into the attack. It's a full delivery. And Madhava Prasad goes straight down the ground for 6. Straight towards the side screen. A terrific shot there down the ground. Nicely tossed up from Sai Sriram. It was going quiet for the last 3 overs or so. So Madhava Prasad sensed the need to probably accelerate and picks up a 6 to start the over. This time Madhava Prasad drives it down towards long off and picks up another single. Now Sachin goes big. How far? One bounce towards long off, comes around. Just a single, I think could have got 2 there. But just a single for B. Sachin. Three more deliveries left in this over. Quicker ball again. Madhava Prasad goes for a cut shot. A little fumble there. Little fumble, it allows Madhava Prasad to get another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time flicked down the ground again towards long on and picks up yet another single. 10 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Quicker ball. Picks up yet another single here towards deep extra covers. 11 runs came from that over from Sai Sriram. Vida Kovai Kings are 129 for 5 after 14 overs. So Rajkumar is back into the attack. Rajkumar continuing into his third over, full delivery again, and Madhava Prasad hits it down towards long on and picks up another single to start the over. Now then, he goes leg side, he's launched that one. That's gone all the way for 6. Fielders are only spectators. That's a clean strike from B. Sachin. Way over deep mid wicket for 6. Second 6 for Sachin in this innings and moves to 41 from 30 balls with that maximum. This time flicked away again by Sachin. Going to look for 2 probably. Just a single for B. Sachin. This time it's on the pads. Flicked away again. Will it reach the boundary? No, it won't. He'll come back for 2 again. Nearing 150 here. They need to get towards 180, 190 will be a good total. So Madhava Prasad is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. This time driven again down towards long off. Another single for Madhava Prasad. Eleven runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Sachin back on strike. Last ball of the over. And he slices it away over the top and that'll run away for 4. That's a great way to finish off the over. Another good over for Vida Kovai Kings. Rajkumar has been expensive today. 15 runs coming from that over. The Vida Kovai Kings are 144 for 5 after 15 overs. Now B. Sachin has the most boundaries in this edition of the TNPL. 27 boundaries to his name. That shows the frequency with which he has hit those boundaries. So 5 more overs left in this innings. Anthony Das back into the attack. Straight away Madhava Prasad Picks up another single to start off the over. Current run rate 9.56, but we have seen in this tournament that even 200 plus is not enough, and particularly Vida Kovai Kings will be knowing about that because they couldn't defend 240 against the CK Madurai Panthers. Second ball of the over around the wicket. That's a fantastic yorker, and appeal by Jay Suresh Kumar behind the stumps. Umpire says not out. Jay Suresh Kumar, a former Vida Kovai Kings player himself, was part of the Leica Kovai Kings when they won the title in 2023 and also joint winners in 2022. This time full again, driven again towards mid-off. Another dot ball from Anthony Das. This time again by Sachin B. A good yorkers, nailing his yorkers here. Anthony Das picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Back of the length again, gives himself room. And Madhava Prasad punches it towards deep point and picks up yet another single. 3 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Really good over from Anthony Das, but we always seen the last ball of an over always goes to the boundary. So you need to always finish the over well as a bowler. Last ball of the over. That's full again. Driven beautifully past that fielder at deep point. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say that always the last ball of an over has a risk of going to the boundary, and that is exactly what has happened. Nice and full there, and Sachin continuing his good form with the bat. Gets to a half century as well. 51 from just 36 balls. Batting terrifically well here. 150 also coming up for the Vida Kovai Kings. The Vida Kovai Kings 151 for 5 after 16 overs, 3 boundaries and 2 maximums for B. Sachin at a strike rate of 141.67, and the Vida Kovai Kings are 151 for 5 after 16 overs. So we are into the last 4 overs, and Aditya Raj Davidson is back into the attack. Straight away starts with a slow ball. It's edge towards third man. Madhava Prasad picks up another single to start the over. Oh, this time full and wide. Sachin going for the drive. Misses it completely. Another dot ball here from Aditya Raj Davidson. Wide yorker. This time guides it beautifully in the gap. Timing and placement there from V. Sachin. And picks up another boundary. Beautifully guided it in that gap. And Sachin picks up his 4th boundary in this innings. This time again down the wicket. Same result. No one back there at the point. He's hitting those boundaries through the offside so regularly. That is the speciality of him. Back-to-back boundaries. His partnership now brings up the 50-run partnership as well between these two batters. Partnership of 51 from 34 balls between Sachin and Madhava Prasad. Now then, he goes high up in the air. I don't think he's got hold of this. It's coming down. Oh, put down by that fielder. Dear, oh dear. That should have been taken. It was straight up. It's B. Sachin's day today. Catch going down. Only 3 more overs left after this. That could have been a huge blow for... that could have been a huge breakthrough for the Trichy Grand Cholas. But not to be. Slow ball this time. Madhava Prasad cuts it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Aditya Davidson, and Vida Kovai Kings are 162 for 5 after 17 overs. So Hrithik Ishwaran is the new bowler into the attack now for the Vida Kovai Kings. For the Trichy Grand Cholas. Hrithik Ishwaran also has a couple of overs left. Always these last 4 overs are reserved for Aditya Davidson and K. Ishwaran whenever the opposition is facing against Trichy Grand Cholas. There's always those 4 bowlers who finish off the innings every time. But this is a terrific partnership here, and B. Sachin batting really well, 60 from 40 balls. Very important game for Kovai Kings, because if they lose this, they will slide further. Their qualification chances would really be in huge problems if they lose this. Didn't qualify last year as well for the playoffs. Well, that's a slow ball. He goes down the ground. He's picked it and he's hit it over long off for 6. He's timing everything today. Is B. Sachin. Attempted back of the hand slow ball there from K. Ishwaran. Normally bowls that slow ball to good effect, but I think this time it was right in the slot. And B. Sachin does not miss out on that. Another maximum here in this innings. This time pace on, but it doesn't matter. He goes again down the ground for 6. He picked the slow ball the previous over. He picked the slow ball the previous delivery. So K. Ishwaran thought maybe he can give pace on this time. But even that does not matter. If you're bowling it in the slot, you're going to get dispatched. Two length deliveries and back-to-back sixes from B. Sachin. This time punched away again, offside, and that races away for 4. Quick outfield here. 6-6-4 from B. Sachin, single-handedly taking the Vida Kovai Kings close to 200. K. Ishwaran, normally a fantastic death bowler, is going for runs today. Well, a catch was put down a couple of overs earlier, and now that is coming back to haunt the Trichy Grand Cholas that swung away leg side again towards long on, and B. Sachin picks up another single. They need to make sure that B. Sachin is away from the strike for as long as possible. Already 180 on the board, will get past 200, but this venue is generally really good for the chasing teams, and Trichy Grand Cholas also have some good batters, so you cannot rule them out as well in the run chase. Last ball of the over coming up, and that's back of the length again, punched away by Madhava Prasad. Picks up another single to finish the over. 19 runs came from that. Oh, in fact, it's raced away for 4. Dear, oh dear, how did that find the gap? K. Ishwaran can't believe it. Neither can I. But picks up yet another boundary, and what a big over that is for the Vida Kovai Kings. 22 runs coming from that over. Vida Kovai Kings 184 for 5 after 18 overs. So K. Ishwaran, Aditya Raj Davidson is going to be bowling the penultimate over here. Obviously, even if they go for runs, you have to trust them, you have to back them to deliver those Yorkers at this stage. Sachin on strike. That's a fantastic delivery. And in fact, they're appealing and the finger goes up. And B. Sachin immediately goes for the review. So we need to have a look at this one upstairs. Was there a nick on that one? That is what we need to check. Fantastic Yorker there from Aditya Raj Davidson. That is where you need to be bowling at this stage of this innings. I think that ball just nipped away a little bit. Looks like there's a little bit of a deflection probably. I think they need to check the ultra edge to get clarity about that. This could be a big moment in this game because B. Sachin has single-handedly been smacking it all around. And if they can get this wicket here, then maybe Trichy Grand Cholas will fancy themselves to restrict the Vida Kovai Kings under 200, which could be a psychological figure. Well, there is a spike. There is a spike as the ball passes the bat. So Sachin will have to go, and this partnership has eventually been broken. Outstanding Yorker from Aditya Raj Davidson gets rid of B. Sachin. 6th wicket going down for the Vida Kovai Kings. Sachin has played a fantastic knock, but he has to go. I think they're just checking whether the bat hit the ground or whether the ball passing the bat was there, but there's a clear spike as the ball passes the bat, so I don't think you need any other evidence for that. And the ball is cleanly carried through to the wicket keeper, so there's no doubt about that, and the decision will remain. Finger goes up once again, and B. Sachin has to depart after scoring 77 from 45 balls. And the Vida Kovai Kings are 184 for 6 after 18.1 overs. So Deeban Lingesh is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 8. Oh, that's a full delivery again, and Deeban Lingesh drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. Another dot ball from Aditya Raj Davidson. Obviously, B. Sachin disappointed, but he played a fantastic innings. He can be proud of that. Nailing his Yorkers here, Aditya Raj Davidson around the wicket now. Oh, again another appeal for LBW, pitching outside leg. As Aditya Raj Davidson is coming around the wicket to the right-hander, so the angle will make it pitch outside leg. You're having a discussion whether they want to go for the review. They still have 2 reviews left. They're going for it. So we need to have a look at this one upstairs, but that was clearly pitching outside leg. So that can't be out. Well, it's hit the foot of the batter directly. There's no bat involved in that. It's gone directly onto the foot of the batter. Well, impact is outside the line. So, I thought it was pitching outside leg, but the impact is showing outside. So, not out it will be. Four more deliveries left in the over. I think he's hurt himself as well in the process there. Deepan Lingesh really hit his foot directly there. So slight hold up in play here as Deepan Lingesh is getting some treatment. 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's right up in the block hole. Madhava Prasad flicks it towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Looks like Deepan Lingesh is alright. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Another fantastic Yorker. This has been a terrific over from Raj Davidson. Every ball the Yorker has been nailed to perfection. Picks up yet another single. 3 singles in this over. Still 1 ball left. This time again round the wicket, last ball of the over. Another good delivery. It's towards long off. Picks up another single to finish the over. What an over from Raj Davidson. There's 4 runs coming off it, including the big wicket of Sachin. Vida Kovai Kings are 188 for 6 after 19 overs with 1 more over to go in this innings. So looks like K. Ishwaran is not bowling the last over. Anthony Das is bowling the last over for the Trichy Grand Cholas. This is completely unaccepted because completely unexpected because K. Ishwaran is the premium bowler for them. So you would expect K. Ishwaran to bowl the last over. But because he went for plenty of runs in his previous over, I think they are going with Anthony Das here. Single to start off the over. Deepan Lingesh back on strike. Back over the wicket now. Another good Yorker here from Anthony Das. He's been doing this for so many years now, Anthony Das, nailing these Yorkers. He's also a certified end overs bowler. Oh, that's paddled down towards deep fine leg for 4. Had improvisation there from Madhava Prasad. And that's gone racing away towards deep fine leg. Much needed boundary. Can they get past 200 here? Still 3 balls left in this innings. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, giving himself room there, Madhava Prasad. Looking to drive it away but unable to make connection. Another dot ball here from Anthony Das. Valuable dot ball here from Anthony Das. 2 more deliveries left in this innings. Madhava Prasad looking for a strong finish. 31 from 22 balls. Looking to take Kovai Kings past 200. 5th ball of the over. And he goes big in the air and it's gone all the way. 200 comes up. He's done it for the Kovai Kings here. They wanted to get to 200. They've got to 200. It's gone over long off for 6. 200 comes up in 19.5 overs. Still 1 ball left in this innings. Missed his length by an inch there, Anthony Das. And that's all it needed for Madhava Prasad to put it into the crowd. The last ball of the innings coming up. Oh, that's a good Yorker. He's flicked it away like side, looking for two. They can only get the single to finish it off. But a really good last over for the Vida Kovai Kings. 13 runs coming off it. They had made a change there, Trichy Grand Cholas. They didn't go with K. Ishwaran. They went with Anthony Das for the last over. And a boundary and a 6 came in that last over. Just helped the Kovai Kings finish above 200 at the end of their 20 overs. But we have seen in this tournament that just because you score 200, that total need not be a safe total. That is what this tournament has taught us, because we have seen a lot of 200 plus run chases in this particular TNPL edition. And Trichy Grand Cholas do have the batting firepower to challenge this run chase, that is for sure. But really good innings from B. Sachin there, 77 from 45 balls with 6 boundaries and 4 maximums at a strike rate of 171.11. Sundar Raman Radhakrishnan started really well, 24 from 12 balls at a strike rate of 200. Lokeshwar has been in really good form over the last couple of seasons, 12 from 9 balls. Andre Siddharth couldn't quite get going. Shahrukh Khan got out by a big misunderstanding, run out. And towards the end, it was Madhava Prasad with his 38 not out from 24 balls, which helped the Kovai Kings get past 200. And if you look at the bowling of the Trichy Grand Cholas, B. Aditya Davidson bowled a fantastic penultimate over, 1 for 33 in his 4 overs. K. Ishwaran, very expensive today. Maybe in his last over, in his 3rd over, he was very expensive. So maybe that is why he didn't bowl the last over. 2 for 41 in his 3 overs. Ganesh Murthy bowled 3 overs, none for 29. Anthony Das bowled the last over today, 1 for 39 in his 4 overs. Sai Sriram, none for 22 in his 3 overs. Rajkumar, 1 for 35 in his 3 overs as well. So Vida Kovai Kings have finished with 201 for 6 at the end of their 20 overs. So Trichy Grand Cholas, when they come out to bat, will need 202 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs to continue their winning run in this tournament. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the run chase here. Trichy Grand Cholas needing 202 runs to win this match. J. Suresh Kumar and K. Raj Kumar opening the batting for the Trichy Grand Cholas. K. Raj Kumar getting off the mark with a single. Deepan Lingesh opening the batting for Deepan Lingesh opening the bowling for the Vida Kovai Kings. And they have a task on their hands here, Vida Kovai Kings. We have seen 200 plus totals getting chased down in this tournament, so this is not at all impossible, very much possible for Trichy Grand Cholas if they get off to a good start. Again, beautifully bowled by Deepan Lingesh and defended nicely by J. Suresh Kumar towards covers. Another dot ball here. Three more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the drive. It's up in the air. Fielder coming underneath it. Takes the catch. First wicket goes down for the Trichy Grand Cholas. Is Deepan Lingesh who strikes. Couple of dot balls and J. Suresh Kumar feeling the need to probably counter-attack. Trying to find the boundary there, but miss hitting it big time. Toe end of the bat straight up in the air. Fielder at point making no mistake, and that is the start that the Vida Kovai Kings were after. Very, very important game this for the two-time champions of... A very, very important game this for the two-time champions Vida Kovai Kings. And J. Suresh Kumar again failing with the bat. Out for a 3-ball duck. Trichy Grand Cholas are 1 for 1 after 4 balls. So Shyam Sundar is the new batter to the crease. Coming around the wicket now, Deepan Lingesh. And that's driven again by Shyam Sundar. Straight to covers. Shyam Sundar, the centurion from the previous game for the Vida Kovai Kings. Centurion from the previous game for the Trichy Grand Cholas. Match-winning century against the defending champions, I Dream Tirupur Tamilans. So he can prove to be the danger man again here as well. Last ball of the over coming up. It's flicked away leg side towards deep point, towards deep square leg. And they're going to push for 2 here. They'll pick up another couple of runs here. Shyam Sundar gets off the mark with a couple of runs to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of J. Suresh Kumar. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 3 for 1 after 1 over. So M. Siddharth is the new bowler into the attack. Coming around the wicket to K. Raj Kumar. Quicker delivery there, spinning back into the left-hander. And another dot ball to start the over. This time punched again towards point. Another dot ball here from M. Siddharth. Oh, this time again looking for the drive there, K. Rajkumar. Unable to make connection, beating the outside edge. And another dot ball. Three dot balls to start this over. This time again pulled down the ground towards long on and picks up another single. K. Rajkumar again off to a slow start, just like the previous game. He was off to a slow start in the previous game as well, then got going. This time defended again back to the bowler. Another dot ball from M. Siddharth. Last ball of the over. Quicker delivery once again. Shyam Sundar defends it again. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just one run came from that over from M. Siddharth. And Trichy Grand Cholas in early trouble here. 4 for 1 after 2 overs. So Deepan Lingesh continuing into his second over, has driven in the air by Rajkumar and finds the gap. Won't quite reach the boundary, mid-off fielder as well. Rajkumar picks up another couple of runs to start the over. So there's an issue here. Required run rate 11.09, but the groundsman is coming from inside. Looks like there's an issue with the bowler's run up there. And the groundsmen are looking to solve it. So back and ready again around the wicket. That's driven in the air. Rajkumar clears mid off. One bounce and into the boundary for 4. Terrific shot there from K. Rajkumar. Started slowly in this innings. And a much needed boundary here for the Trichy Grand Cholas. This time again, Rajkumar coming around the wicket, bowls it on the stumps. Deepan Lingesh coming around the wicket, bowls it on the stumps. Rajkumar defends it to point. Another dot ball here from Deepan Lingesh. Two more deliveries left in this over. Ooh, that cut back in a little bit. Defended again by Rajkumar, another dot ball. The last ball of the over coming up. And that's flicked away again by Rajkumar towards mid-wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over from Deepan Lingesh. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 11 for 1 after 3 overs. So M. Siddharth is going to continue into his second over. Shyam Sundar hit a fantastic century in the previous game against the iDream Tirupur Tamilans. He needs to repeat those heroics in this game as well. Wide down the leg side. Well, there is an appeal here. Appeal by the wicket keeper probably. Given as a wide by the umpire. M. Siddharth has to reload that one again.
It's a wide.
This time again looking to flick it away, gets it on the pads. Another dot ball from M. Siddharth. This time swung away leg side, down towards long on. Another single for K. Rajkumar. This time quicker delivery and Shyam Sundar drives it towards covers. Another dot ball from M. Siddharth. Just 1 run coming from this over, still 3 balls left. On the pads again, flicked away towards short fine leg. Make that another dot ball here. This time picks it up, leg side, long on, puts in the dive, good fielding. Oh, in fact, has it been taken here? I think it has been taken. I thought he had saved the boundary, but it actually has been taken here. Terrific catch at long on, and the second wicket goes down, and it's a big one. Centurion from the previous game. Shyam Sundar has holed out at long on. What a big moment in this game for Vida Kovai Kings. Shyam Sundar has to depart. After scoring 2 runs from 7 balls, the Trichy Grand Cholas are 13 for 2, struggling here after 3.5 overs. Kaushik Jagadisan, the new batter, to the crease. Last ball of the over is another quicker delivery from M. Siddharth. And driven again towards covers, another dot ball to finish the over. 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Shyam Sundar. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 13 for 2 after 4 overs. So Deepan Lingesh now continuing into his last over. Straight away it's it down the ground here. K. Rajkumar long on coming around. And K. Rajkumar picks up another couple of runs here to start the over. Well, it's short this time. He's pulled that one away. One bounce. Has it gone all the way? Probably. It's gone all the way, I think. That's a terrific shot from Rajkumar. He can play these shots. And I need plenty more of that because the required run rate has gone above 11, nearing 12 now. So the Trichy Grand Cholas need to continuously find the boundaries. Only then they can keep up with the required run rate. This time Rajkumar drives it towards covers and gets through for another single. Kaushik Jagadisan is back on strike, not quite off the mark yet. Kaushik Jagadisan. This time cut away again. Finds that gap once again. It won't reach the boundary, will it? Oh, puts in the dive there. The fielder, but can't stop it. Such a quick outfield. Once it finds the gap, it's racing away. Kaushik Jagadisan gets off the mark with the boundary. This is a good over for Trichy Grand Cholas. 13 coming off it. Still 2 balls left. Looks like Andre Siddharth has hurt himself here in the process. So they are having a look at him. Just put in the dive there big time to stop it, but couldn't stop it. That is why they have the Kaveri Hospital ambulance there. So in case of any emergency, those doctors will attend to the fielders. Just checking whether Andre Siddharth is alright there. Put in the dive big time. It looks like he's alright. So game will continue. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And he's bowled him. What a comeback from the bowler. A big swing across the line from Jagdishan Kaushik and loses his middle and off stump. Deepan Lingesh strikes back after conceding the 6 and the 4 in the over. Seam up delivery there. It crashes into middle and off stump. And the Vida Kovai Kings in a commanding position in this game here. Trichy Grand Cholas left sliding further. Jagdishan Kaushik is on his way after scoring 4 runs from 3 balls. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 26 for 3 after 4.5 overs. So Bhavan Surya is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 5. It's on the pads again from Deepan Lingesh. Bhavan Surya flicks it away leg side. Gets off the mark with a single to finish off the over. 13 runs came from that over from Deepan Lingesh, including the wicket of Kaushik Jagdishan. Trichy Grand Cholas struggling here, 27 for 3 after 5 overs. So G. Kishore is the new bowler into the attack now for the Vida Kovai Kings. Not the ideal start for Trichy Grand Cholas in a run chase like this, looking to chase 202. It's back at the length. Bhavan Surya punches it towards deep point, gets off the mark with a single. This time it's full and Rajkumar drives it past covers. They'll run away for 4. Terrific shot there, finding that gap. And Rajkumar continues to find the boundaries, running out of partners at the other end. Boundaries continuing to flow here. So back-to-back singles. I mean, a single and a dot ball here from G. Kishore. 6 runs from the first 4 balls of this over. Still 2 balls left. Really good bowling from the Vida Kovai Kings bowlers. Well, this time it's full. Bhavan Surya hits it in the air. Over mid-off, won't reach the boundary. And Bhavan Surya will pick up another couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Bhavan Surya. So 8 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over coming up. Bhavan Surya on strike. Slight hold in play there. Pulled away leg side again towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over from G. Kishore, and Trichy Grand Cholas are 35 for 3 after 6 overs. So Jataved Subramaniam is the new bowler into the attack, a leg spinner for the Vida Kovai Kings coming over the wicket. And straight away K. Rajkumar punches it out towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, went for the drive. It beats the outside edge, beats the keeper as well. And they'll run away for 4 as well. 4 byes probably. Went for the big booming drive there, Bhavan Surya. He's beaten everybody. And another boundary here. 4 byes it is for Bhavan Surya. This time much better delivery there. Another dot ball from Jataved Subramanian. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, it's cleaned him up. There's another wicket here for the Vida Kovai Kings. Just when a partnership is starting to build, every time they're losing their wicket there. B. Surya looking to drive it away through the offside. Big gap between bat and pad, and Jataved Subramaniam hits timber, middle and off stump once again. And the Vida Kovai Kings are bossing this game at the moment. Required run rate already above 12.15 the required run rate. And the 4th wicket goes down for Trichy Grand Cholas. Bhavan Surya has to depart after scoring a run of ball 8, and Trichy Grand Cholas are 40 for 4 after 6.4 overs. Now Jafar Jamal, now the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 6. This time another quicker delivery. Jafar Jamal goes for the cut shot towards point. Another dot ball here. Last ball of the over again, another quicker ball. Went for the cut. And another dot ball to finish the over. The 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket. Including the wicket of Bhavan Surya, and Trichy Grand Cholas are 40 for 4 after 7 overs. So Prasid Akash is the new bowler into the attack. He's the impact player for the Vida Kovai Kings. They're already bossing this game at the moment. Wide down the leg side. Has to reload that one again. Erring in line there, Prasid Akash. Starts with a wide.
It's a wide. It's a wide.
This time shot pulled away leg side. And it's over long on, is it? It's gone through the hands. Andre Siddharth, the fielder, has not had a good time in the field today. Clears the boundary. Another maximum here for K. Rajkumar. They need plenty more of that, Trichy Grand Cholas. This time inside edge, just looking for the single, sent back. Another dot ball from Prasidh Akash. Well, Prasidh Akash has overstepped. So it's going to be a no ball and a free hit. Dear oh dear. Big mistake there from Prasidh Akash. So Jafar Jamal back on strike and a free hit delivery coming up here from Prasidh Akash. Oh, shot this time. Is it too high though? Yes, it is. Given as a wide. So the free hit will continue. This is not a good start here from Prasidh Akash. 8 runs he has conceded from just one ball. No ball. 2 wides here. Free hit continues.
It's a wide. It's a wide.
Oh, again too high. Back-to-back wides. What is happening here? Prasidh Akash brought in as the impact player. Does not look like making an impact at the moment. That is for sure. This over is going on forever at the moment. 50 comes up for Trichy Grand Cholas. 50 comes up in 7.1 overs at the loss of 4 wickets.
It's a wide. It's a wide.
And now he goes for the pull. Mistimed. Oh dear, ball lands safely. Rajkumar picks up another single. Jafar Jamal is back on strike. And he goes high up in the air and handsome. Length ball from Prasidh Akash. That is a big hit. He has big muscles, does Jafar Jamal. When he connects it, it goes a long way. And this is turning out to be a disastrous start here for Prasidh Akash here in his first over. Well, 17 runs have come from this over. I still have 3 overs left. We have had 3 wides, a no ball, 2 sixes, and a single. We have had everything in this over. Rashid Akash brought in as the impact player, and we just don't know which team he's making the impact for. Because Jafar Jamal has gotten off the mark with a 6. Three more deliveries left in this over. He's going to look to go again. He goes again. High again. I don't think he's got hold of this though. Fielder coming underneath it. Takes the catch. Well, it doesn't matter how much runs the bowler goes for. You only need one good ball to get the wicket. And Rashid Akash, after such a disastrous start to his first 3 balls of this over, has got the wicket there. Probably a little bit of a knuckle ball there from Rashid Akash. Jafar Jamal looking to go for another maximum, but this time only skying it up in the air. And the fielder making no mistake at long on. That is the thing about bowlers. It takes only one ball to get the batter out. And it was this ball for Rashid Akash. So Jafar Jamal departs after scoring 6 runs from 4 balls. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 57 for 5 after 7.4 overs. So R. Rajkumar is the new batter to the crease. 17 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. It's back of the length, defended towards point. Another dot ball from Rashid Akash. One more delivery left in this over. 17 runs have come from this over so far. The last ball of the over coming up. That's defended again nicely towards point. Another dot ball to finish the over. 17 runs came from that over. Expensive over from Rashid Akash, but he also got the wicket of Jafar Jamal. Trichy Grand Cholas are 57 for 5 after 8 overs. Jataved Subramanian is back into the attack into a second over. Wicket delivery again. K. Rajkumar defends it back to the bowler. Dot ball to start the over from Jataved Subramanian. This time flicked away again, straight to the fielder. Another dot ball from Jataved Subramanian. Grooming a youngster here, the Vida Kovai Kings. Jataved Subramanian, really good leg spinner, has been bowling well the last couple of seasons. The Vida Kovai Kings in a commanding position in this game, so the winning run of Trichy Grand Cholas is going to come to an end. Had a tough start to the season. Vida Kovai Kings couldn't defend 230 plus. Now trying to defend 202 and doing it successfully probably. There goes for the big shot. It's a big top edge. Could be another wicket here. They had no timing at all, these batters. The catch is taken once again. And K. Rajkumar also departing here. 6 down now, Trichy Grand Cholas. And this is turning out to be a one-sided thrashing here from the Vida Kovai Kings. Once again, nicely tossed up. K. Rajkumar looking for the big shot. And looks like every batter is finding the fielders in the deep. K. Rajkumar departs after scoring 32 from 25 balls. At Trichy Grand Cholas are 57 for 6 after 8.3 overs. So Anthony Das is the new batter to the crease. It's tossed up again. He's nicely driven it out towards deep extra covers. Anthony Das gets off the mark with a single. So 2 new batters at the crease now for Trichy Grand Cholas. Rajkumar not yet off the mark. Punches it this time. He'll get off the mark now. Picks up another single. Anthony Das can also play the big shots, but this game is slipping away now. Required run rate of 12.72. Really struggling here, the Trichy Grand Cholas. This time again looking for the cut shot. Unable to make connection, dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over, including the wicket of K. Rajkumar, and Trichy Grand Cholas are 60 for 6 after 9 overs. So Manimaran Siddharth again continuing around the wicket to Rajkumar. That's a good delivery on the stumps. Rajkumar defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. Ooh, almost chopped on there. Another quicker delivery there, went on to the back foot. Dangerous thing to go on to the back foot to that kind of a delivery. This time again, defense it on the back foot. These dot balls are not going to do anything at all for the Trichy Grand Cholas. This time again, another good delivery. It's been outstanding so far, Siddharth Manimara. Four dot balls to start this over. This time again, defends it towards point. Still can't get the run. Another dot ball. 5 dot balls in this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Again, defends it on the front foot. Made an over from M. Siddharth. Trichy Grand Cholas 59 for 6 after 10 overs. So Jatavek Subramaniam continuing here. Oh, and he's cleaned him up first ball. You cannot keep the Vida Kovai Kings away from taking wickets today. Anthony Das has a big waff at it. Loses his off stump and looks like Vida Kovai Kings are going to improve their net run rate by a big margin here in this game. The way they are surely going to win this. There's no doubt about that. Margin of victory is also going to be a massive one, I think. Very, very poor day in the office for Trichy Grand Cholas. Anthony Das out for 1 and Trichy Grand Cholas are 59 for 7 after 10.1 overs. Well, they always say, isn't it, during a tournament like this, if you are losing a game, lose it by a small margin so that the net run rate does not get damaged much, because when you are going into the business end of a particular tournament, the net run rate will come into play whenever you are looking at qualifying with, when you are competing with another team with the same number of points as you. Net run rate will decide who qualifies and who doesn't qualify. So that is a very, very important factor in a particular tournament. That is why it's very, very important. If you're losing games, you lose it by a smaller margin. But if Trichy Grand Cholas are going to lose this by a big margin, then definitely their net run rate is going to get affected. And that will not be a good thing at all for them. Sai Sriram, new batter to the crease, gets off the mark with a single. Now, either Trichy Grand Cholas should make up their mind now. I mean, this situation is a lost cause for the chasing team. So at least try and reduce the damage, reduce the margin of defeat. Lose it by 30 or 40 runs. That will save some net run rate for you. That is what they need to be thinking. You cannot get 142 in 58 balls with 3 wickets in hand. But at least you can lose by a small margin, right? Next match you can make a comeback and try and come back to winning ways. So you need to think smartly, even in these kind of situations. Even if you know that you're going to lose the game, try and lose it by as smaller margin as possible. Only then you can save your net run rate, because it's not only about this particular game, it's about the full tournament. If you lose this game and still qualify for the playoffs, it's a good thing, isn't it? But you can only qualify for the playoffs if you have a good net run rate. Otherwise, it'll become a concern. This time again, defended on the front foot, a little appeal for LBW there. Umpire says not out. Terrific piece of bowling here from Jataved Subramanian. Just 2 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Anthony Das. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 61 for 7 after 11 overs. Well, RS Amrish back into the attack. There's another top edge from Rajkumar. But this time it will sail over. It sails over deep square leg for 6. Again, not timed at all from Rajkumar. Could have easily gone to hand. But somehow it has sailed over that fielder. And a 6 after quite a long time here for Trichy Grand Cholas. This time back of the length, Rajkumar defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from RS Amrish. Well, I think the Vida Kovai Kings know that more or less this game is theirs. So they're just trying these kind of experiments. Oh, that's smashed again, but straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball from Ambrish. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time defended again by Rajkumar towards point and picks up another single. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's defended again. Straight to the fielder. Another dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over from R.S. Ambrish. Trichy Grand Cholas are 69 for 7. 68 for 7 after 12 overs. So Jataved Subramaniam now into his last over. One run from the first 3 balls of this over. Another good delivery there. Googly. Bowling a lot of googlies here in this over. Another dot ball. Sai Sriram just 1 run from 6 balls so far. Required run rate 17.73 now for the Trichy Grand Cholas. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Tossed up this time, driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over coming up. Ooh, that ball spinning back in again. And Sai Sriram lets it go. Another dot ball. Just 1 run came from that over. Jataved Subramaniam finishes his spell 3 for 10 in his 4 overs. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 69 for 7 after 13 overs. Well, R.S. Ambrish back into the attack. It's a big top edge from Rajkumar. Could be another wicket here. Fielder settling himself. Takes the catch. Another one falls. Probably the last of the recognized batters. Has to go back now for the Trichy Grand Cholas. Getting a big top edge there. No timing at all. Has been the story throughout this innings for the Trichy Grand Cholas. Every batter not getting their timing. And short ball there from R.S. Ambrish doing the trick. Fielder completing the catch. This is going to be a big win here for the Vida Kovai Kings at the moment. Rajkumar departs after scoring 10 runs from 18 balls. Trichy Grand Cholas sinking further, 69 for 8 after 13.1 overs. So what a big win this is going to be for the two-time champions, Vida Kovai Kings. It will be their second win this season. They've had 3 losses and 1 win so far. They just completely outplayed the Trichy Grand Cholas here. Last of the recognized batters has also been dismissed. 133 more needed from 41 balls, and it's all looking impossible at the moment for Trichy Grand Cholas. Ganesh Murthy is the new batter to the crease, coming in at number 10. Well, this is going to damage the net run rate big time, that is for sure. Because if Vida Kovai Kings wins by more than 100 runs, then imagine the net run rate they will be getting. There's another full delivery there, almost castled him. Goes through to the keeper. Really good bowling from R.S. Ambrish. Required run rate nearing 20, only 2 wickets in hand, tail-enders at the crease. It's on the pads, flicked away by Ganesh Murthy, will get off the mark with a single. I mean, we all understand that 202 is very tough to chase down, but at least you would have expected some fight from the Trichy Grand Cholas batters, who actually have a good batting. They actually have a very good batting lineup. But somehow none of them have been able to contribute today. I mean, this scoreline does not do justice to the quality which the Trichy Grand Cholas have. We saw it in the previous game against iDream Tirupur Tamilans. That's smashed away again by Sai Sriram out towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Just a matter of time now for Vida Kovai Kings. They know they are winning this game. Back of the length again. Ganesh Murthy defends it towards covers. Another dot ball from R.S. Ambrish. Last ball of the over coming up. Wide down the leg side. The Ambrish has to reload that one again. Erring in line there.
It's a
The last ball of the over the wicket now. That's flicked away again by Ganesh Murthy. Ganesh Murthy gets another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over from R.S. Ambrish, including the wicket of Rajkumar. The Trichy Grand Cholas are 73 for 8 after 14 overs. So proceed Akash. The impact player is back into the attack, into his second over now. 74 for 8. The Trichy Grand Cholas. I don't think anyone would have expected them to the Trichy Grand Cholas to crumble like this. They could have at least tried a little bit in this run chase. But it became very one-sided. And just take a look at the net run rate of both these teams, because I am sure now that the net run rate of the Trichy Grand Cholas would have been damaged big time here if they lose this game. And just need to look at the net run rate. Swung away leg side again by Sriram, another dot ball. So at the moment, Trichy Grand Cholas net run rate, the net run rate of Trichy Grand Cholas is plus 1.110. It's actually a very good net run rate for Trichy Grand Cholas. And Vida Kovai Kings net run rate is plus 0.073. And now I am sure that Vida Kovai Kings is going to win this game by 100 plus runs margin. So Vida Kovai Kings will actually overtake Trichy Grand Cholas in terms of net run rate. But obviously points wise they will still be behind, because it will only be the second win for Vida Kovai Kings in this tournament, and Trichy Grand Cholas already have 3 wins to their name. So actually Trichy Grand Cholas will still be ahead in the points table in terms of points, but their net run rate will surely get damaged as that over comes to an end. Just 1 run coming from that over from Prasid Akash, and Trichy Grand Cholas are 74 for 8 after 15 overs. Just a meek surrender here from Trichy Grand Cholas. Both these batters, I think they are looking to play 20 overs. At least looking to not get bowled out in this innings. That is what these two batters are playing for. Only 2 more wickets in hand. R.S. Ambrish continuing into his 3rd over. And this time it's punched again straight to point. Another dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over. Back of the length. Flicked away leg side by Ganesh Murthy. And picks up yet another single. Required run rate has gone up to 27.21. The required run rate. They're not going to be able to chase this down, that is for sure. You need to accept the situation. Goes for the drive, he's edged it down towards deep 3rd man. And I can only get the single. What kind of an innings this is from Sai Sriram? He scored 3 runs from 16 deliveries in this kind of a run chase. Can you believe it? Three more deliveries left in this over. This time drives it in the air. Oh, what a catch! What a terrific catch there. It covers. Running backwards. Completes the catch. Everything going the way of Vida Kovai Kings. Really good in the field today as well. And Ganesh Murthy also has to go. How long can you keep on playing the defensive shots? Whenever they try to attack, they are only finding the fielders today. The Trichy Grand Cholas batters just not been their day today. And the Vida Kovai Kings closing in on a massive win here by a massive margin. Ganesh Murthy out for 4 and Trichy Grand Cholas 76 for 9 after 15.4 overs. So Aditya Raj Davidson is the last batter to the crease, coming in at number 11 for the Trichy Grand Cholas. A very one-sided affair here. 76 for 9. A horror show with the bat from the Trichy Grand Cholas. A team which, according to me, are title contenders this time around. But very disappointing performance here. And now Aditya Raj Davidson hits it high in the air. I don't think he's got hold of it, has he? He has got hold of it. That's a clean strike for 6. Well, Aditya Raj Davidson is coming in at number 11 and says, hello, I can also clear the boundary. Gets off the mark with a maximum. Terrific shot down the ground. Last ball of the over, goes for the drive outside the off stump, a full yorker outside the off stump there. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Ganesh Murthy, and Trichy Grand Cholas are 82 for 9. Well, the umpires are checking for the no ball here. It's also been a feature of the game, these no balls. Well, looks like he's overstepped here, R.S. Ambrish. It's not going to matter anyways. No ball, free hit. So there will be an extra ball here in this over. He's overstepped the line there. The free hit delivery coming up. Full toss, looks to go big. He's mistimed it completely. It's towards deep, extra covers. And Aditya Raj Davidson will pick up another couple of runs in the free hit and ends the over as well. 11 runs came from that over from R.S. Ambrish, including the wicket of Ganesh Murthy. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 83 for 9 after 16 overs. Or are we going to see another no ball here? The umpires want to have a look. Going upstairs here, the umpire maybe looking at the height of that delivery there. Dear oh dear. Could it be back-to-back no balls here from R.S. Ambrish? Well, that looks very touch and go. Well, R.S. Ambrish needs only to bowl one legal delivery. Why is he prolonging it like this? Why is he bowling all these waist-high full tosses? Just pitch the ball. That's all you have to do at this stage. That's all you need to do as a bowler. Give ball all these full tosses, all these no balls at this stage. Is it even necessary? Only 1 wicket in hand for Trichy Grand Cholas. They're dead and buried in this game. Just bowl legal deliveries. That's all you need to do. It's given as a legal delivery. So 11 runs came from that over from R.S. Ambrish, including the wicket of Ganesh Murthy. And Trichy Grand Cholas are 85 for 9 after 16 overs. So Deep and Lingesh now back into the attack. 117 needed. From the last 4 overs is impossible to chase down with only 1 wicket in hand. Even if they had 10 wickets in hand, this is very tough to chase down. In all honesty, required run rate of 30. The Sai Sriram is on strike. Oh, extra bounce. It's in the air. It's taken at point, is it? I think it is taken, and that is it. Game over. Thank you very much, says the Vida Kovai Kings. What a big win this is. The umpire is going to have a chat with each other to see whether that catch carried cleanly or not. They're going to go upstairs. But that could be the game. That could be over. The writing was already on the wall for Trichy Grand Cholas. And it's going to be a big win here for the Vida Kovai Kings. They've gone upstairs to check the legality of the catch there at point. The Vida Kovai Kings have been clinical in the field today. Clinical with the ball, clinical in the field. Oh, I think he's completed the catch cleanly there. No problem at all. It's a clean catch. And it's going to be a defeat here for the Trichy Grand Cholas. Doesn't appear to be grounded. That's a clean catch. So it should be all over here for the Trichy Grand Cholas. A low catch. They're just checking whether it was grounded or not. That's a clean catch for me actually. He's got his fingers underneath the ball. That's a clean catch. It should be done. Decision pending on the big screen. Out it is, and that is it. Game over. The Vida Kovai Kings have won this game by a massive margin of 116 runs. As the Trichy Grand Cholas have been bowled out for just 85 runs in 16.1 overs. A very dismal batting performance from the Trichy Grand Cholas batters today. Asked to chase a target of 202. At least you would have expected some fight from the Trichy Grand Cholas batters. At least try to come close to the run chase, if not chasing it. But it has just been a complete surrender from all the batters of the Trichy Grand Cholas today. And getting bowled out for 85 in 16.1 overs. Giving the Vida Kovai Kings a much needed win. A tough start to their campaign. And a second win for Vida Kovai Kings in this tournament, and their net run rate would have also gotten boosted now by a big margin, because winning a T20 game by 116 runs is a hammering which cannot be explained by words. It's even bigger than a hammering, if you want to call it. That is what the Vida Kovai Kings have done today. Trichy Grand Cholas have got themselves to blame today. Lack of application of mind from all the batters, it can be said. No one were able to take responsibility in the run chase. You needed one batter to stand up in the run chase and say, hey, I am going to take the responsibility in the run chase, but none of them did that. And that is why they have collapsed like this. And a very one-sided win here for the Vida Kovai Kings in this game. It's also going to affect the net run rate of Trichy Grand Cholas. Obviously, they are still in this competition. 3 wins from 5 matches now. It's a second defeat in this tournament for the Trichy Grand Cholas. But that is what we say, isn't it? That's what we were saying in the middle. If you are losing these games, lose it by a small margin. Otherwise, win the game. If you're not winning the game, don't lose by a big margin. Because net run rate is very, very important. You cannot win all the games every time. You cannot keep on winning all the games every time. You will lose a few games in a particular tournament. But when you're losing those few games, by what margin are you losing it? That also matters. That also matters a lot. Are you losing that by a big margin or are you losing it by a small margin? Matters a lot. Because now this net run rate loss for the Trichy Grand Cholas, it might come back to haunt them towards the end of the tournament. Who knows? Because always in every tournament we are seeing, towards the end of the tournament, there's always a net run rate competition between all the teams to see who will qualify for the playoffs. And this this match, this heavy defeat for the Trichy Grand Cholas, hopefully should not affect them going towards the end of the tournament. Because really now this is a huge hammering. I mean, imagine losing a T20 game by 116 runs. That is like, you can't explain that in words. It's more than a hammering, in fact. And this is definitely going to affect the Trichy Grand Cholas in all honesty. So we'll just look at the run chase, how it panned out. Disastrous run chase for Trichy Grand Cholas. J. Suresh Kumar again not able to contribute with the bat, out for a 3-ball duck. Captain himself struggling with the bat is not helping the Trichy Grand Cholas. Shyam Sundar, the centurion from the previous game, unfortunately out for just 2 this time. Kaushik Jagadisan out for 4. Rajkumar provided a blitz with the bat, 32 from 25 balls. But he was the lone warrior if you look at it. None of the other batters even able to come to double digits. K. Rajkumar scored 32 runs and then R. Rajkumar scored 10 runs today. All the other batters got out in single digit scores and getting bowled out for 85. A real shame for the Trichy Grand Cholas today. But if you look at the bowling of the Vida Kovai Kings today, I'm always getting it as Laika Kovai Kings. This team was actually known as Laika Kovai Kings. It has been changed to Vida Kovai Kings. But yeah, if you look at the bowling of the Vida Kovai Kings today, Deepan Lingesh 3 for 24 in his 3.1 overs. Manimaran Siddharth bowled 3 overs, the most economical spell in the history of TNPL, I can say. Economy of only 1 for 3 in his 3 overs with 1 maiden for Manimaran Siddharth today. G. Kishore bowled only 1 over, none for 8. Jatavet Subramaniam also outstanding pick of the bowlers, 3 for 10 in his 4 overs today. Those middle overs where both these spinners stifled the Trichy Grand Cholas. Prasid Akash, the impact player, went for 17 runs in his first over and then bowled well in his second over. 1 for 18 in his 2 overs. And R.S. Ambrish also bowled 3 overs, 2 for 22 as well. So a massive win here for the Vida Kovai Kings, winning this match by 116 runs and picking up their second win in TNPL 2026. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of the TNPL 2026 and obviously the final of the Women's 100 tournament coming up tomorrow between the Sunrisers Leeds women and the Trent Rockets women to see who will be crowned champions of the Women's 100 of 2026. So a big final is coming up tomorrow at Lord's. So we'll be back again to cover that particular game. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys. Cheers and good night.
Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.